What's up, YouTube? It is Marathon Business Leads back at it again. And today, guys, I got a haircut from a real barber, not from a student. And it was so fast, man. I wasn't in a chair for an hour, 2 hours, bro. I might have to just cough up the money and pay them big boys. He put out a Louis Vuitton wallet. I'm like, bro, I need to hit the school and be a barber. Actually, speaking of that, that's what I'm trying to do so I can get some other type of money when these bones don't work. At least I can stand up and cut some hair. But yeah, man, he did a good job, and I can't be more than happy because you should have seen how it was looking. But yeah, guys, I purchased something today that should make me some money. We gonna see. I did not plan this at all. I was just looking up some stuff, doing some research, and then I came across something and I was like, yo, I could probably be my own Uber, my own taxi. And what I mean by that is, you guys will find out what I'm talking about. But I have been watching a Julio Fulio murder trial, and I'm lost for words on that, man. It's sad at the same time, but I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it, bro. That is crazy. But yeah, man, let's get to what I picked up.
So this is what I picked up, guys. You know, I went to the fateful pawn shop and I got this. Hopefully I got the right one. I know I had to make sure that it was stainless steel. I wanted to get a Main Street, but the person who had that bike was far out. So I just hope that this works. And this would be the starter bike. And if we make money, we make profit, then we'll get a more expensive bike, a better bike. So this is going to be the starting stage. Me and Karen going to install this, and you guys will be with us. If you into hot dog content, subscribe to All Things Hot Dog Carts, and you will see me on that side as well. So, all right, let's talk about this bike. All right, guys, so I picked this bike up with special type of credit. I won't say on here, but just know that there's ways to get things without actually having to spend money. And I'm not talking about Visa or MasterCard or nothing like that. But if you know, you know. If you don't, you better get to knowing. But yeah, so I got this bike. I rode it. Now, it was some issues with the bike. It's not major issues, I don't think. But I wasn't too concerned because I'm probably going to take everything apart anyway. If not on the bike side, somebody will, professional. But I have heard of people having the same experience where you get on the bike and you cannot stay straight. You know, it's not the same thing as riding a regular bike, like a mountain bike or a road bike. So with that being said, it could be some issues as well. It could be that he put too much air in the tires and they're not even. Or it could be the handlebars. I do know it is an issue with the handlebars. They keep going down and up. So we have to tighten those up. It could be stripped. I don't know, because he did tighten it with an Allen wrench and it still was going up. The frame of this bike for my height is doable. But I think for somebody like 5 foot to 5'9" is probably would be a perfect fit. You might can ride the bike straight. I don't know if weight is involved. It could be. But I also read that the bike frame, if it has like a 20-inch wheel, a person who is 6'2" could get away with that bike if they raise up the handlebars and they raise up the seat, and then the seat has a back rest as well. So like I said, this is a starter bike. Once we get more money, then we're going to advance to better bikes. And if you buy these bikes already built, it's like $6,000, which is crazy. So if you don't want the hassle, you spend the $6,000. If you want a budget, you do it yourself. And also, when I was trying to turn, I could not turn. I could not make a left-hand turn. And when I was riding this bike in the street, it went the opposite way, and it put me in the street. And thank God I didn't get hit by a car, but she stopped. But I was like, oh, hell no, this is insane. So it's either too much air in the tires, or the back wheels are not aligned and they have to get aligned. Something is wrong with the handlebars or the front tire that needs to be aligned. So maybe everything needs to be aligned, or it could be a bent axle. I hope not. If it is, I wouldn't even know per se, but I know a tad about bikes, but I'm not an expert yet, but I'm learning every day. I don't believe the axle is bent, but who am I? So those could be the reasons why the bike is not staying evenly. And also we got to be mindful that you can't ride that bike like a regular bike. So on that note, I'm going to do some troubleshooting. And if those don't work, if I cannot ride the bike to my warehouse, then we're going to have to take it to a pro, and we're going to have to probably spend some more money. But hopefully the frame is big enough. I think it is. If not, then we're going to be back to square one, but hopefully not. You could pick up these bikes for $100 on the marketplace. So I paid a tad more than what I saw on the marketplace, but supposedly this was the best bike, or it was one of the best, or it was a good one, but I don't know because there's no brand name on it. I don't know what the bike is. I know what the label said, but that's not a brand because they make brakes and derailleurs, so I don't know what bike this is, right? But it passed the test. It is steel, so that is what we needed. And hopefully this project will pan out and we could see this thing through and see what's the possibility of having a pedicab, picking people up, taking them to their hotels or whatever it is, taking them to baseball games, football games, picking up drunks who live nearby the bars. It's endless opportunities, but you got to be in a busy area, and I'm blessed to live in one of the most beautiful states in America. So we should be able to prosper in this, and I'm going to take you through the process, and you guys will be with me 100% all the way. So I hope you enjoyed this content. I will be making a video about the issues of the bike, if I can do it myself or if I can take it to a pro. You guys will be with me on that, so stay tuned to these episodes, and thank you for watching. And if you a new viewer, please hit the subscribe button. It's free. Help me out. We trying to get to at least 150 more subscribers and bring it home for 1,000. So those are our goals. You tell your friend, your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your sister, your baby mama, your side piece, whoever. Get them to subscribe if they like to see young men trying to get money out here and working their way to entrepreneurship. So I'm out of here. Peace.